How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Ready Set Play sale is running from now until August 26th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $22, 50% off, Armello Complete Edition brings the grim fairy tale board game to life, bundling the base game with all heroes, clans, quests, and cards from across its expansions and hero packs. Choose from over 20 playable heroes across the 4 great clans, plus the Dragon, Bandit, Usurper, and Rivals packs, roll unique clan dice, collect amulets and rings, and explore over 250 quests across alternate spring and autumn board skins. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster revives the classic 1995 FPS, fully rebuilt by Night Dive Studios with enhanced visuals, lighting, modern gamepad support, and improved accessibility options. You play as Kyle Katarn, a former Imperial-turned-Rebel mercenary, infiltrating enemy strongholds, navigating maze-like levels, and uncovering the deadly Dark Trooper project that threatens to tip the balance of the Galactic War. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, NanoApostle follows Anita, a girl born from experimental procedures deep within a shadowy research facility and implanted with a sentient nanomechanical entity, Apostle. Battle axe-wielding mechs, fire-spewing behemoths, and psychokinetic terrors, exploit destruction points to land devastating blows, earn skill points through combat and parkour challenges, and master abilities like dodge, parry, and deadly slashing attacks. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes begins in Alron, a diverse tapestry of nations where the Galdean Empire has discovered technology that amplifies the magic of rune lenses across the entire land. Follow Sane Kessling, a gifted Imperial officer, and Noah, a boy from a remote village, as their unlikely friendship gets dragged into the fires of war and forces them to re-examine everything they believe to be right and true. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $19, 35% off, Sacred 2 Remaster returns to the massive fantasy realm of Oncaria, where T-Energy has plunged a once prosperous world into corruption and chaos as 6 heroes with unique abilities fight for survival. Battle monstrous creatures, conquer dungeons, and shape your character through loot, leveling, and deep customization across hundreds of quests, with refined combat mechanics, a modern UI, and all expansions included. It's a 72 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $13, 67% off, World War Z Aftermath is the ultimate co-op zombie shooter, letting you join up to 3 friends or AI teammates against hordes of ravenous zombies across new story episodes worldwide. Take back Vatican City and Rome, join survivors on Russia's snowbound Kamchatka Peninsula, level up 8 unique classes including the new Vanguard, wield a brutal new melee system with dual-wield weapons, and survive Horde Mode XL's endless zombie waves. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 150 hours to platinum. For $25, 50% off, Spirit Hunter Deathmark 2 is a suspense horror adventure set at Tokyo's Konohara Academy, casting you as the head of the Kujo family, the Spirit Doctor, investigating supernatural rumors. Track ominous death notices, uncover students who aren't what they seem, confront the malevolent spirit known as the Departed, and navigate side-scrolling exploration alongside first-person investigation with tension-adding partner mechanics. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $30, 40% off, BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma Extend is a 2D fighting game and visual novel hybrid featuring 28 characters, a revamped guard crush system, and unique mechanics like the drive button and overdrive to keep battles flashy and deeply strategic. Story content spans the main scenario, digest versions of 2 previous entries, the comedic remix heart mode, and 8 gag scenarios, making it a deep package for new and returning fans. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, Brigandine, The Legend of Runersia is a grand strategy simulation, pitting 6 nations and a small tribe against each other for control of the magical continent of Runersia. Select a ruler, assemble platoons of knights and monsters, conquer enemy bases using tactical hex map battles with elemental and terrain strategies, manage seasonal planning, and uncover the secrets of the Brigandine armor and the fate of the continent. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 140 hours to platinum. For $20, 33% off, Galacticare puts you in charge of the only intergalactic healthcare company that actually cures patients, using bold experimental treatments to save lives instead of bloating quarterly KPIs across the sector. Journey from the company's humble beginnings orbiting 23rd century Earth to the internal world of an extra-dimensional deity, managing hospitals and treating bizarre ailments to save the galaxy one patient at a time. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 55 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, MechWarrior 5 Clans casts you as a new Smoke Jaguar pilot in the clan invasion of the Inner Sphere, leading a 5-mech star squad across an expansive cinematic campaign. Customize battle mechs with advanced clan weapon systems and equipment, advance your pilots through the new progression system, navigate strategic battles with a new battle grid and command wheel, and team up with up to 4 other players in 5-player co-op. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $15, 40% off, Roots of Pacha has you join a thriving Stone Age community, discovering ideas, domesticating crops, and befriending animals as your village grows across solo or co-op play. Farm vegetables and herbs, fish shallow and deep waters, mine caves filled with mysteries, invent buildings and pottery, unlock your clan's spirituality, customize your home, and find your true love among a tight-knit community with their own fears and dreams. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $15, 50% off, Nikoderiko, The Magical World Director's Cut is a whimsical 2.5D platformer that follows Nico and Luna as they traverse magical worlds filled with secrets, treasures, and giant bosses. Run, jump, ride animal mounts, and explore vibrant levels with underwater segments, minecart rides, and classic 3D platforming while enjoying new hard mode challenges, secret collectibles, hidden areas, and cooperative play with a friend. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $39, 35% off, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition Premium Edition celebrates 25 years of the legendary strategy series with 4K graphics, a remastered soundtrack, and over 45 civilizations across over 200 hours of campaigns, skirmishes, and online multiplayer. The Premium Edition bundles the base game with 8 expansions including Lords of the West, Dynasties of India, The Three Kingdoms, Return of Rome, and more for the ultimate AoE 2 experience. It's a 91 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $20, 60% off, the Riftbreaker Complete Edition is a hybrid base-building, exploration, and action RPG, casting you as Captain Ashley S. Nowak inside a powerful mech suit tasked with colonizing the distant planet Galatea 37. Explore multiple biomes, dive into campaign, survival, and sandbox modes, extensively customize your base and mech suit, and enjoy every expansion included as part of this deep, replayable sci-fi strategy experience. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $20, 75% off, the Shadow Warrior Trilogy delivers all 3 fast-paced first-person shooters starring the quick-witted warrior Lo Wang, combining over-the-top action, razor-sharp melee, and explosive gunplay. Shadow Warrior introduces a bold, fast-moving adventure with blades, guns, and dark humor, and Shadow Warrior 2 and 3 evolved the series with free-running movement across procedurally generated landscapes. It's a 75 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 110 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $11, 25% off, Grind Survivors is a relentless action roguelite where you battle endless waves of hellspawn as a towering demon hunter across post-apocalyptic biomes, dodging bullet hell chaos and stacking powerful upgrades with every run. Loot procedurally generated weapons with unique stats and traits, fuse them at the forge for devastating perk combos, and push your build to the absolute limit in infinitely scaling endless mode. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $11, 45% off, Adventure of Samsara is a mysterious 2D Metroidvania, casting you as the Solar Champion, a long-dead Plutonian resurrected by the sun to reactivate an interdimensional fortress and restore balance to the multiverse. Battle through 10 unique biomes from frozen wastes to industrial labs, confront brutal mutant bosses, unlock new abilities and enhancements, and uncover subtle Easter eggs referencing the original Atari classic. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off. Mandragora, Whispers of the Witch Tree is a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as an inquisitor, exploring a ruined world filled with monstrous foes, hidden secrets, and dangerous treasures while unraveling a deep, mysterious narrative. Choose from 6 classes, master precise Souls-like combat with dodges, parries, and powerful attacks, craft weapons and gear, and traverse 75 interconnected locations from Crimson City to the horrors of Entropy. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $16, 60% off. Atari 50, the anniversary celebration, is a massive interactive retrospective celebrating 50 years of gaming history. Explore over 100 classic titles spanning 7 platforms, including Arcade, 2600, 5200, 7800, Atari 8-bit computers, Lynx, and Jaguar, while learning about the stories and innovations behind the games through documentary footage, interviews, and digital artifacts. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to platinum as it's such a small sample size. For $12, 50% off. The Bridge Curse 2, The Extrication is a first-person survival horror adventure set in Taiwan's Wenhua University, where ghost tales and folklore come to life. Play as 4 distinct characters, including a determined news reporter and 3 students, evading relentless ghosts and solving puzzles through echoing corridors and haunted halls using stealth, tactics, and sacred objects to outwit your supernatural pursuers. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $14, 30% off. Alien Hominid Invasion brings back the beloved Alien in a chaotic run-and-gun brawler where you invade randomly assembled neighborhoods, abduct intel, blow up bosses, and mutate into powerful alien forms to take down secret agents solo or in 4-player co-op. Master flips, digs, and enemy tossing, level up with abilities like head chomping and super speed, and choose your own invasion path through a non-linear level structure. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $16, 45% off. Songs of Conquest is a turn-based strategy game inspired by 90s classics, letting you lead powerful magicians called wielders into lands unknown to wage war and hunt artifacts. Choose from 4 factions like the Knightly Arlian and Necromantic Loth, manage resources to build your kingdom, dive into deep combat combining troop abilities and magic, and play handcrafted or randomized maps solo in co-op or online multiplayer. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $11, 20% off. Hatsune Miku Logic Paint S offers over 350 nonogram puzzles across 5x5, 10x10, 15x15, and 20x20 grids, rewarding you with gorgeous Hatsune Miku and Pyapro character illustrations as you finish stages. Select your favorite Pyapro characters to cheer you on with their rooms as a backdrop, collect stars from puzzle missions to unlock special fan-made songs, and use the handy X feature to mark squares that shouldn't be colored in. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $27, 75% off. Dragon Ball FighterZ Legendary Edition is a high-octane anime fighting game featuring easy-to-learn but difficult-to-master 3v3 tag combat inspired by the beloved series. The Legendary Edition bundles the full game, FighterZ passes 1 through 3, Android 21 lab coat and unlock, commentator voice packs 1 through 4, extra stamps, and a Super Saiyan Goku lobby avatar, plus a story mode featuring Android 21 supervised by Akira Toriyama. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.